But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Kicker Chris Boswell has it ready to go, and we are underway from Pittsburgh. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Setting up the screen for Sampson. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 37.
They'll look to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Browns defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of it.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Point after here coming up. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The Steelers at 12-3 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And a throw right sideline is complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he fires First one incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Bigsby. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll drop the throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And now the Browns are going to take it.
Hey, good game, Tino, bro. I see where this gonna go. Good shit, dog.
Here in this first quarter, they're down to 1 remaining.
Ball hit this nigga right in the face, dog. Come on, man. God damn, B.
Field goal try. Here's Boswell to send
Man. Of course, I get hit when I throw. Ball goes straight to the. Oh, what the hell?
That's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive.
Hey, what happened there?
Drive about to get started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just in terms of
Hey, drop it.
but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Well, these two teams met in Cleveland earlier in the year with the Browns coming out on top. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. He'll swing this out to Sampson. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
3rd and 4. They'll look to throw.
No! All right, bro. All right,
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That 3rd down conversion good for 23 from the 32 now.
I guess quarterback hits just don't do anything for me.
Again, he'll drop to throw. The throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Look at the Steeler defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but they have many hopes of making waves in January. They've got to improve in this area.
2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. I gotta say, it's gonna be this cold. I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me looking crazy.
Nigga. Oh, what are these animations? What are these animations?
And now it brings up 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Drop the damn ball, bro.
And he's going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Jesus Christ.
First and 10. They'll look to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen out wide. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up second and 12. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Somebody's got to get there. That's got to be a pick, right? No, of course not. It's me. It's me. Of course it's not a pick. Of course it's not.
And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those.
God damn, bro.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. It's certainly not an easy one on third and long. Now back to throw. He's going to let it go.
I swear to God, if he catches. All right, okay. All right.
Decided the opportunity was there and launched him deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and now it winds up incomplete.
Let's go, youngster. Yeah.
Timeout here by the offense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They're indeed going for it as they look.
Nope. Thank you. Oh, my God. Damn, bro.
And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. First and 10, it's Bigsby.
Oh, man, block. Ah, come on.
Getting this one all the way down
Close.
inside the 20. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. Not really that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Block, block, block.
Get this out wide to Metcalf.
Damn.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Thank you.
DK Metcalf, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good for the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Oh, shit. I can't click on. Oh, there we go.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, 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 hey. Ah.
I would say so, and I think
Come on, man.
serious, determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done now within the parameters that they set for themselves. Run their offense and get it into the end zone. Yeah, they look with determination and a dash of anger.
Now the former volunteer is Dylan Sampson. And they'll get this up over to 25 to 26. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
The 2nd down play call is not
just don't play their zone, bro. We just don't play their zone. Like, what are we doing?
As a result, the drive continues.
We're zone right in the middle of the field, bro. What are we doing?
Zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight circle run.
Get him, youngster. Get him.
Just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Good tackle. Come on, B.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
There you go. Finally. Good tackle, Tino. Shit.
Disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for all else.
No.
It's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 36 yards on the play.
Oh, no.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. We're going to go in motion left.
Come on, get there. Damn. There you go.
And some good and some bad. Heck of a job to get away from that first tackle, but still, they're able to drop him behind the line.
I know that speed is a hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. He'll drop to throw. And he's got his man inside, complete. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw.
Drop that. Come on.
Touchdown. From 40 yards out. And the Browns have retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
There you go. Drop that, bro.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback. And they'll move us out to the 45-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drop. If they watch the other side.
Oh, my God. We all blocked.
Last time they were out, they scored.
Goodness gracious.
We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Oh, my gosh.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated on both levels, doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping Try to throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They're going to look to throw.
What kind of meatball ass throw is that?
Through the contact, it's incomplete. The coverage strong. Now it's fourth down.
Well, they gave up points in their
Oh
first
my
two
God,
possessions.
bro.
Looks like they'll come up empty here on their third drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit.
Man, this shit here, dog.
Their playbook on their next possession.
I fully expected you to think it was a corner. That's why I threw that shit. And this nigga just threw the. That shit crazy, bro.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth.
This game is so frustrating, dog. Oh my God.
They're going to try and throw.
Man, come on, dog.
A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off.
Yeah, good game, dog. They're not gonna give me a chance, bro. You got it. Hey, somebody's got to. Yeah, he catches that. All right, bro. All right, bro. That shit finna piss me off, bro. Wow, I can't believe that. What the fuck?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it instead he fired an absolute ball. The Browns on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 at this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Out of the gun now on third down. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Sampson will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game with offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks get the big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
His throws irritate, bro.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So the interception there. And Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. A strong running. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
Brings up second.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 29, here's second down and 2. Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A yard all they need, but it's third down. He finds his man complete. That's Stanley. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. No gain on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So here's a 3rd and 14. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
And his kick here is good. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it out past the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going left side here, and it's complete. And he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's a give to Bigsby. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Second and a couple.
Back
to throw here. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So first and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are able to come into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Steelers 17.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
Let's go now.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Let's go. Liking it.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
First and 10.
Back to throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Stanley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a second down and 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9. 9 And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Big alert, big alert.
They'll drop the throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They'll set up to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 21 yards away. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went in at the half, and they came out here in the second half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Steelers 17. Kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Here we go.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But it looks like one of the DB. Has it, and they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that battle on the last play, huh?
Yeah, 1st round went to the offense, 2nd round the defense.
18 right, 18 right. 70 ranges, 70 ranges.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Well, after that last sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force the fumble, get the field goal, and expand on that lead here in the second half.
And don't expect them to rest on their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle. They don't consider any lead safe.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line. He'll look to throw. Here's Freiermuth again. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Bigsby will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Offensive line coaches always tell their guys, if we score touchdowns, that means we got to the end zone first. That's exactly what those blockers did, clearing the way for their back.
They'll try and throw for him. And the ball is incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Alex Highsmith there on the tackle.
At the 43-yard line.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the steel city of Pittsburgh, PA. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. He'll swing this out to Sampson. They juked him. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
A gain of 3, second down.
PTA.
Second and 7.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Browns. Dylan Sampson, his 25th touchdown, tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Browns will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And to the right side and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let me guess you on phone.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to air one out. This is caught at the 20.
GG.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
At the Steelers' 44-yard line.
There's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle they go. Sampson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This will be 3rd and 6. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against, too.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. The 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Steelers 37.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now the first carry here for the running back. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Now.
Now they'll shift things around.
Ready?
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. This a 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70. Hawk. Here we go. Shot. Scoop.
Quick hitter here is complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 12-yard line.
Steelers first down.
They're going to look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready,
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Steelers get a bit closer. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A gain of 32 that time.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield to head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. Beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Browns extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. On the RPO, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Game boss.
Game on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that